Hey, what's up, Hollywire? Chelsea Briggs here. Today I'm so excited, hanging out with Andrew McMahon of the band Jack's Mannequin and, of course, Something Corporate. How's it going?
Good to see you, Chelsea. Yeah, it's going well.
She's a black cat hanging around my doorstep. I'll need all day tomorrow to recover from today.
I'm so excited to talk about your new album. What can fans expect with this one?
The Jack's Mannequin records, I try to really keep a central focus to whatever the everyday life of that particular period of time of writing was. It's a record about relationships in a big way, both romantic and otherwise. It's about friendships, and it's about just what those things look like as you get into your late 20s, I guess.
Your first single, My Racing Thoughts.
Yes.
The lyric that I love in it is, I think I'm running short on inspiration. She's running long on borrowed time.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that a little bit, that lyric.
I can't talk to you about that
You
lyric.
have
Are
to.
you kidding me?
I think I'm running low on inspiration. She's running long on borrowed time. We break with speed. That girl can read my racing thoughts.
Racing Thoughts was really sort of the catalyst to a lot of the writing and how I would approach it. And I think that in that period of time, I was struggling to find inspiration. When even during The Glass Passenger, the previous record, it was one of these situations where I would really have to fight for a song and fight to get a song out. And Racing Thoughts was sort of the seam between Glass Passenger and this.
And on this album, you actually write a little bit with Matt Thiessen from Relient K.
I'd known Matt for years, and we had been old friends, and I've been really impressed with him overall as a writer, producer, and other things that he had been working on. And so I said, let's get together. I'd say one moment, we were working on a song called Platform Fire that's on the record, and I had kind of written this verse, and he had just flown out to LA and came and met me at my house when I was living up in Silver Lake, and we were like giddy. We were writing this song, and it was so much fun. And I laugh. Like my wife has this story about how about her walking past my studio when the two of us were writing, and that it sounded like two little boys playing with like GI Joes or something. That we were just like, because we'd have these moments, we'd be like, yeah, that's the one. We were just so fired up.
What would you say is your favorite lyric you've ever written?
There's a couple on Passenger. There's a lyric, everything's a piece of everyone, which I think sort of speaks a lot to my own personal philosophies, and I was really proud to be able to find a place to say that. With
Jack's Mannequin and Something Corporate, what would you say, is there a certain song that you kind of hold a special place in your heart, maybe your favorite?
I think for me, Holiday from Real off the first Jack's record. Just because it represented so much, it represented such a shift in I think my style of writing, in my ability and willingness to say things that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise. I
want to touch a little bit on the documentary you released, Dear Jack, and just sort of, it's obviously about the journey of you dealing with leukemia. How did that experience sort of help mold you, I guess, as a musician or as a person even?
It's still molding me. I don't even know that I have a complete answer for that yet, because I think I'm still processing so much of what happened there.
For the first time in my life, my first priority is not music, but it's to get myself well.
I think more than anything, my experience of leukemia has sort of awakened me to working on things in a philanthropic way.
You're leaving for tour soon.
I am.
To promote this album. So sort of talk to me about what are you most excited for, most looking forward to?
For me, just the opportunity to have new music to play on tour.
If you were to look back at 2001, yourself in 2001, your first tour ever, Something Corporate, and you had to give yourself advice back then about touring, what would it be?
I think, to try and take a lighter approach to daily living and stay and exercise too on the road. It's kind of a big thing.
Exercise.
Yeah. Ever since I started doing yoga on tour, I'd say my touring life has gotten monumentally better.
So album out October 4th.
Yes.
Why should people go pick it up?
I think because it's something we worked hard on and we're proud of, and records don't cost that much these days, so come on, just
get it. Good music, great times.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it'll change your life, but it certainly changed mine, so, you can go see what it sounds like. I love this album for what it says and for what it took to get there. And it may not be life or death, but it's life. It's my new record, and it's called People and Things.